Hey everyone, you're listening to The Public Affair with me, Andrew G. I see someone different every episode, but do me a favor, keep it between us. Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy Andrew G, and welcome to episode 55 of my podcast, The Public Affair. I'm really excited to be doing this episode. It's something that I've been thinking about a lot lately, and I have a lot of questions that I'm hoping that my guest is going to be able to answer for me and for you guys as well who have a little bit of confusion in regards to it. But of course, I want to thank all of you guys for the love and support. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share this episode of The Public Affair. Of course, thank you to Rogue Media Network with Mike Hamilton, who produces all my episodes, and I love him so much. So thank you so much. And of course, to everybody who loves the show, you guys are the greatest. I can't believe that we're at 55 episodes. Before we get started, I definitely want to give a shout out to a few of our sponsors of The Public Affair. This episode is brought to you by Arjon Painting with my boy Juan Arjon. He's a family-owned local paint company that specializes in residential homes, both interior and exterior. He has the best quality guaranteed. So of course, if you need your home painted, you're going to call my boy Juan Arjon. He does the best painting. I love him so much. Thank you so much for sponsoring this episode. Of course, to Frank Biza with B&J Refinishing. He focuses on resurfacing bathtubs, counters, sinks, tiles, and more to the original showroom quality. Offers 5-year warranty on most of his work, and he has the best prices in town. And as we say all the time, Frank doesn't stop there, because every time you turn around, he's got something else going on. He also has Co-Town Tint, which is a mobile tint and detailing business. He offers the best high quality film and products and will detail your car to perfection, darling. I love it. Love getting my car detailed by him. Frank is the absolute GOAT, and he will beat all competitor prices. Frank, thank you so much for sponsoring this episode of The Public Affair with B&J Refinishing and Co-Town Tint. Of course, to Jeffrey Monreal with Boyo Box and Audio. He focuses on installation of stereos, door speakers, and audio systems. He also specializes in building custom subwoofer enclosures and much more. Jeffrey can do absolutely every single thing. He said he got some new speakers for my car. He said he's going to give me some neon lights. I love me some Jeffrey. He is the best. Thank you so much for sponsoring this episode. Of course, to David Santabanez, the #1 sales agent at Alinea Real Estate. He'll help you buy a home or sell your home. Make sure you follow him on Facebook at David with Alinea, or call the number on the screen, darling, for all your real estate needs. David and I are currently looking for the perfect chateau for me, and it's been a bit of a process, but we're going to do it. And David, I believe in you. Thank you so much for all your patience. You are the best. Of course, to Elite Barbershop with my boy Sid Rodriguez, who made sure for 55 episodes of The Public Affair that I look like a whole entire snack. He's located on Hewitt Drive. You can download the Cut app or call the number on the screen to book. Actually, today, Marcus Guerrero cut my hair right before recording, so big shout out to him. It looks gorgeous. I love it. Of course, to Chris Reyes, Santos Cordova, and D-Rod over there making you look all cute too at Elite Barbershop in Hewitt. Thank you guys so much. Of course, the Four Brothers Construction with my boy Joe Olvera. He'll provide custom home designs and renovations. He also focuses on roofing, remodeling, renovations, plumbing, tree removal, electrical work, and so much more. Joe has a whole team now, and I just love it. I love to see him growing and elevating. Joe, thank you so much for all your sponsorship and all your love of The Public Affair. You are the greatest. And of course, to one of my new sponsors, Mr. Trevor Owen with Free Fit Athletics. It's an apparel business with the best workout, exercise, and athletic clothing and gear with the best quality and comfort guaranteed. I definitely got to check them out. Get me some equipment with my workouts. I love talking to Trevor. He is so kind. Make sure you check out freefitathletics.com or call the number on the screen for more information in regards to Free Fit Athletics. Trevor, thank you so much for sponsoring this episode. Welcome aboard the sponsorship train. More to come later. All right, guys. So like I said, I am very excited to have this next guest on the show. It's been something that I've been sitting on for quite a while. I always say everything is very situational. This guest drove in from Austin, Texas to be here, but she is a Waco native, and she's bought me this really great gift basket. I don't know if she just didn't get the memo that I don't drink anymore, but I'm going to do something with it. I definitely want to welcome Miss Cici Ortiz here. How are you doing today?
Hello. How are you?
I'm doing great. It's so good to see you. I feel like I haven't seen you in years, which I really haven't.
Oh no, yeah, pretty much. I only have Instagram and Facebook.
Okay, yeah. I mean, we back in the day, we have our mutual friend Ed, who I love, yes. And we used to party together like once or twice. You and I have together, and it's really good to see you. Look really great.
Thank you. So do you.
Thank you. So, I'm down 50 pounds since you last saw me. What's
great.
Up? Thank you so much.
I've been checking you out. I'm like, look at this.
Damn, Cece, stop. Cece, I don't do girls. Okay, stop.
Hey, I got a little extra.
You good. Hey, I'm really happy for you to be here. Thank you for coming last minute. I know we just spoke just a few days ago, and you were very on board. I know you've been excited. You reached out to me once. When you reached out to me, I was a little bit on the fence at first. I was like, okay, I don't know where I'm going to go with that conversation, because there's a lot that I don't understand about your lifestyle, contrary to belief. And now that I was like, you know what, to get the answers, I got to invite her. Like, I have to invite her. I want to have this conversation. I want to do it on this platform. You said all questions are on the table, and I am so here for it.
All
so thank you.
Yes. All questions.
Yeah. So you've driven from Austin. How was it?
It was great until I got to Temple and I was like, oh, this is why I moved out of Waco. I'm kidding. No, the traffic.
Yeah.
But hey.
Okay, yeah. I mean, it's Friday. We're recording right now. It's July 2nd, and it's 4th of July weekend. My birthday's actually tomorrow. So I'll be 30 tomorrow. What's up?
Well, happy early birthday.
Thank you so much. I really want you to thank the club that you work at in Austin. It's on 4th Street. Is that correct?
Yes, Highland Lounge on 4th.
Yeah.
Yes.
Highland Lounge made this really great alcohol basket, which I intend on going to San Antonio tomorrow with the Soco soccer team. Shout out to Mauro and Umberto and Alexis and them. And they're going to love drinking out of this.
Let them indulge in that. Go ahead.
Because, I did cut back on the drinking, but I would like to have it. You said you were going to make me a drink, okay? And so I was like, I agree to have a drink with you on the show for sure. But man, if this was last year, Cece, this whole thing would have been gone by now. Okay?
I already know. I already know. You and me both.
Yeah, seriously.
So I don't drink either anymore.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, it's been a year and a half, but I indulged just a little bit.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't like to say that I just quit drinking like I was some alcoholic, but I did cut back quite a bit because on my earlier episodes, I used to be fucked up. And now, it's just like I lost all this weight and I kind of feel like I betrayed my body in a sense. And, I like I had a glass of wine on my last episode and I like to have a little bit, but baby, back in the day, we used to tear this shit. This wouldn't stand a chance.
I remember. So right before we entered the club.
Yeah, seriously, right beforehand, on the way there, yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Hey, well, Cece, I'm very glad that you're here. So if you guys couldn't tell, no disrespect, Cece is a trans woman, okay? And so I really wanted to invite you on the show because contrary to belief, I'm a gay man. I've made it very clear 55 episodes of the show. Yeah. A lot of people think that you and I are similar. There's a lot of people who don't understand, and we're going to get into it a little bit more later, but I don't understand your lifestyle because I'm not trans. Mm-hmm. So I have a lot of questions, you know what I mean? Yeah. Just like I let my straight friends ask me questions all the time about being gay, and they ask me questions that should be like reiterated to you. And I'm just like, I don't know. But you know what? I'm going to have Cece on the show. And we're going to get these questions answered. Yeah. So before we get started into all the good stuff that I want to talk to you about, why don't you introduce yourself for anybody who may not know you, a little bit about who you are and where you're from and all that.
Well, I'm Cici Ortiz.
Hey.
Born and raised here in Waco, Texas. I'm 36 years old. I'm proud of it.
You're 36 for real?
I'm 36.
I thought you were my age. Wow.
Oh, yeah. Well, I feel your age.
There you go. Yeah.
I'm transgendered.
Okay.
I've been transitioning now for 10 years.
Right. Oh, wow.
Yes, 10 years. And I've made the right decision when I was 26 to step into my truth.
Right.
I'm also a makeup artist, hairstylist, and bartender.
Yeah. Yes. You kind of do it all. Like, yeah, for real. Every time I see you on your Instagram and Snapchat and everything, you're at the bar, you're doing somebody's hair, you're doing somebody's makeup. I'm like, Jesus Christ, Cece, go to sleep. You know what I mean?
Hey, my grandmother said, hey, if you have a talent, conquer it all. Do what you can do.
I got you. Yeah. And so, like I said earlier, we met through our mutual friend, Ed, who I don't see him often anymore. But
he works a lot.
He works a ton. But we message every once in a while. And I was looking for a drag queen to be on the show.
Yes.
And the thought of you it didn't cross my mind because you lived out of town. Mm-hmm. So I was like, Cece's not gonna come from Austin, which you did. So thank you. And so I was like, yeah, but like, where are all the drag queens? Like when here in town, like I remember you guys used to all be like a little group and everything. Mm-hmm. What happened? Where was the dispersion at? Or am I just not aware?
Well, years ago, there was a club here that was open.
Yeah.
And we used to go there and we used to perform all the time.
Yes.
And then when that club closed, a lot of us went our separate ways to different places.
Yeah.
I used to drive from Austin here to perform, even though I wasn't staying there, I would still come.
Okay.
Because I was Queen of Waco. I was the first Queen of Waco. Yes. But during my
I had the Queen of the Co on the show. Yeah.
Yes, I did see that.
Miss Mary Jane. Yes. You better watch it.
Okay.
Yeah. But you're a different type of queen. Yeah.
I'm a different type of queen.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
She's the Queen of the Co. For sure.
Okay. Don't let her, let you take her title and shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Shout out to the Queen.
Shout out to my girl Mary Jane. Yeah.
Yes.
Shout out to Chronic Conversations, by the way. New podcast out. Yeah.
Yes.
But anyway.
Yeah, they moved. We all moved separate ways. We still communicate with each other.
Okay.
But I don't think there's that many here that I know of.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Because when I was on social media, I was like, where are all the... I remember you. I remember this other one. Her name was Katrina Fox. I remember this other one. Oh, God. Was it Zachora Kane? You said it outside. Yeah.
Yes.
Never met her. And I couldn't remember all the other names. You know what I mean? Because I don't think they're your Facebook names, you know?
Oh, no. Yeah. Some of them are, but some of them not.
Yeah. So I was like, where are they at? Like, I'm trying to, and then Ed told me Cece, and I'm like, all right, Cece, let's go. You down? And and I'm just really happy that you made the drive out here. So thank you.
I am so I'm so excited because we talked before. And I was like, okay, well, maybe you can get me on the show. I was like, in its time, it'll happen. And I didn't want to push you, but I was so excited. I was at the store, and all of a sudden I got this phone call. I was like,
Who's this?
Who is this?
Who is this 254 number?
Yeah, I was shocked.
Like,
I
you're
was
not
like,
from here.
254.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Robocall? I was like, wait a minute. So I answered it. It was you, and I was so excited. I was like,
I'm happy.
I'm so ready for this.
Oh, thank you. No, I'm happy that you were, like I said, when you reached out, because a lot of people, reach out to me to be on the show. And when you pitched your idea to me at the time, I just got to be honest. I was like, I don't know what direction I'm going to go with that. Like to talk about your trans life, because at the time I was focused on other things.
Yes.
Because I never talked about my gay life. You know what I mean? I just talked about being gay and sleeping with hot guys. And so, you know what I mean? Yeah, right. So, but the thought has just really crossed my mind a lot, like this last few weeks, and everybody's just, I don't know why, everybody's just asking me about trans. I feel like that should be directed to trans people. And so I was like, you know what? Cece, it's your time. It's, you know what I mean? I say everything's situational. Yeah. So Cece, let's go. Okay. So anyway, talk about your life a little bit growing up. You said you're from Waco, right? Yes. 36 years old. First of all, what part of the Compass are you from? Because everybody shouts out their part of the Compass.
I'm from South Waco.
South Waco, yeah.
Born and raised.
University?
Dirty South, University High.
Okay,
yes.
got you.
I didn't go to University Middle, but I went to University High.
Okay.
Yes.
What was going on in middle?
I went to Harvard Academy.
Oh, okay, got you.
My mother said, we're going to send you over here. And I went there. And I was
they probably noticed the gay tendencies. They're like, private school. They don't know that it makes it worse, right?
Yeah.
Because those are all the closeted people. Yeah. You know
oh, my God, yes.
My dream was always to be sent to conversion camp because I feel like I could have met my man there. You know what I mean?
I wanted to go to the boys' ranch.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm like, yes,
it's so cute how the parents thought that was going to change.
Yeah.
It's like, no, you're only worsening the situation. Yeah.
But the great thing about my family is that my family's been very supportive of me.
Oh, really?
Since I was a kid.
Okay.
I'm one of 5.
Yeah.
Well, 6, including my cousin. We were all raised together.
Right.
And I just remember my mother and my uncles all sitting us down. Not sitting us down. We were standing up in the room, and then they talked to us. And they said, if you're straight, gay, bi, whatever, please just let us know. Let us be the first to know, not someone outside. It would hurt us more. And I remember that. I was 7 years old.
Yeah.
I remember that, and I was like, okay. So when the time came...
Right.
For other situations, because I came out 3 times.
Yeah.
3 different ways.
They're probably like, what the fuck else, Cece?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Did you murder somebody too, bitch?
Yeah, okay. Exactly. Well,
No. Oh, shit.
No.
Not on the show, Cece, please. Okay.
No. I'm innocent.
Yeah, it's okay. Oh, shit. See, the cops come banging on my door, I swear. Okay. She lives in Austin. I told you I snitched. Okay.
Different hair, different aliens.
Oh, shit. Okay, but so the process for you was pretty good then.
It was pretty good. I didn't have a bad upbringing, but I know other people have here in town.
Okay.
And I tried to help with that. Since I had a supportive background with my family and everything, I tried to give that energy to other people.
Yeah, for sure.
Try to help them out with that. You know?
So would you say that growing up, you said that you started transitioning when you were 26 years old, correct? Yes. Okay. So as a young kid, were you just gay or were you bisexual? Like, can you talk to me a little bit? Because here's the thing. I knew that I was gay from the womb. Like I knew when I was a kid, I was gonna have a husband when I grow up. I used to call my best friend in elementary school my boyfriend, even though he really wasn't. Yeah. Eduardo, where you at, bro? And so I wonder, he's probably hot now. So,
Hey, look him up.
Yeah, okay, I need to look him up. I'm going to do that. No, I used to call my boy. So my parents, I think they knew, you know what I mean? And they used to ask my cousins and shit and then whatever. But what would you say it was like for you growing up? I mean, you're from Waco. I'm from New York, so it's different. You know what I mean?
It's a lot different.
Yeah, okay, because New York, nobody cared.
Yeah.
Here, it's like, what the fuck? It's just now recently, I feel like it's like, okay. You know what I mean?
The past few years has been a little more okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, I came out at 13 as gay.
As gay, okay.
My family pretty much knew. They were like, we know you're gay and stuff like that. I was just crying like, okay, I'm gay, trying to come out,
What was it for you that in your head, what was that moment? Because we all have a moment, I feel, and where you look at yourself in the mirror and say, oh shit, I'm gay. Like, what was it for you?
Oh, I used to have dreams. I was be dreaming of me kissing boys.
Yeah.
My uncle's friends were very attractive. Yeah. I was like, oh my God.
It's always our dad's friends, right?
Yeah,
my dad got some hot friends.
Like, no, trust me, I understand.
Okay, yeah, my dad's friends. I'm like, damn, dad, what's up?
Some of them are still hot these days. I'm
okay, shit, what's up? Just on DMs or what? Keep it between us.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, no, go ahead. Yeah.
But yeah, that. So I came out. I was dating a guy. Okay. I was 13. Dating
at 13.
I was dating someone, and 13 going on 14. It was actually my birthday. I came out right when I was turning 14. I was 13. My birthday was like 3 more days later. I came out, and something just wasn't sitting right. Even though I did say that I was gay, I was like, this doesn't feel right. But okay, because I like boys, I guess so. Because at that time, remember, I'm 36.
Right.
Trans was not even in
It wasn't
talk.
For sure.
But, I mean, people talked about it, but it wasn't a big talk,
Right.
So I didn't know anything about that, but I did used to wear my grandmother's clothes when she wasn't there. I would go to my aunt's house and put her clothes on.
Like the moo-moos and shit?
Moo-moos, the heels.
The bras, oh God. Yeah.
So I felt more comfortable in that.
Okay, got you.
But when I never dreamed that I was a man kissing a guy. I was always a woman, long hair.
Okay.
Kissing a guy.
Right. Yeah.
And I didn't understand it at first.
Okay.
But then the more that I got older, I just hated guy clothes.
Right.
I couldn't stand
it.
For Christmas, they would give me, I'm like...
The FUBUs and shit. You're like, what the fuck is this?
The G-code pants. I'm like...
Okay. Yeah, and I bet the parents are really thinking, oh shit, we got them, the G units and shit. You're probably like, what the fuck is this? Where's my Miss Me jeans? Okay.
But what got me was the underwear.
Really? You just couldn't stand boxers?
I couldn't stand boxers. I couldn't stand any. I was like,
really?
Yeah. So what happened? My mother's like, well, when you get older, you can work and buy your own clothes. I started cleaning homes at 14.
Wow.
I was like,
And so you started buying panties and shit?
I started making my own clothes too.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
okay. Yeah.
So that was going on. But I came out at 13 and I was just like, okay. And then I came out bi.
Oh, okay.
I said bi first, then I came out gay.
Now, hey, that's such a good thing that you said. I want to kind of touch on that for a second because I came out as bi too. Do you think being bi was like a safety net for just until people got comfortable? Yes. Yeah, I do, because I lied at first and said, oh, I'm just bi, I'm bi. I think I'm bi. But I knew that no bitches. I don't want no girls. I don't want you touching me. No nothing. Don't kiss me. No nothing. But I just felt like being bi for me, like just telling people I was bi was like a safety net to eventually be like, hey, I think I'm a little bit more gay. You know what I mean? Like trying to play people.
No, exactly. Yeah. I mean, well, I made out with girls. I dated quite a few girls.
Okay.
When I came out, I was in high school. I was in high school, my 9th grade year, and a lot of people that I dated a year prior that were girls, they were like, did I turn you gay? Did I turn this? I'm like, what?
No.
They're like, no, you didn't. Like, is that why you didn't have sex with me? Maybe but you didn't turn me any type of way.
You just didn't have what I needed. Okay.
But when I said I was bi, I quickly changed to gay like maybe 2 months after that, because I just got tired of girls like, well, you still like girls, so how about
So you were never truly bisexual. No. It was just like a term of like, hey, this is just so people just don't ride with me. The guys. I feel you, because I'm not gonna lie, I did the same exact thing. And then a little bit down the line, it's like, hey, okay, look, this is just not gonna work out for me. Okay. Yeah. So so you talked about your first stages of transitioning when you were 26. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, so you're gay when you're a teenager. You said you were dating somebody at 13? So was it, how comforting, because listen, at 13 I didn't know other gay people, so I couldn't like relate, you know what I mean? Or maybe they're gay now, because these days you can't tell, but okay. And so exactly. But I just like, I didn't have anybody that I can find as my boyfriend. So what was that like for you?
He found me.
Really?
I was in school and he sent his best friend to come.
He's from here?
Yeah. He's from
okay.
here.
Who is it? Can we say hi?
We cannot.
Why? Oh my God, I want to know. Cece, just give him a shout out. You don't even, no tea, no nothing.
You know who you are.
Okay, hey.
Well, he was my first love.
Okay.
He was my first love.
Yeah, is he femme or mask?
He's mask.
Well, hello, I'm single, Cece. Like, it's okay now.
He has a baby mother and all that now, so.
Got you. All right, next. Okay. Now that's why we can't say it. All right, cool. All right.
But he knows who he is.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, but at 13, you weren't transitioning. You were just a gay guy.
No, I was not transitioning. I was going, so raves were really big back then. The necklaces, like going to raves and all that, whatever. So
yeah.
That was the look I was leaning towards, because it was easier to go into that look before I go into a girl look.
Was that like the chokers and shit like that?
Yeah, okay. The beads around your neck, the dolphins, all this type of stuff. So that was easier for me. So when I did that, he I guess he thought, I was like, okay, well maybe.
Okay.
So he sent his friend to come talk to me, and then I was like, no, this now, whatever. And then I remembered who he was.
Yeah.
I went to the office. I found out what class he was in.
Yeah.
I went to go pull him out of class. And said that the principal needed him, and he thought I was going to beat him up.
Really?
Because I didn't look like this.
Okay,
I was a boy.
You were like a boy,
And also, I was fit.
I got you.
Yeah. So he was like, "What's up, dude?" I was like,
"Oh wow.
Well, you brought your friend over. I wanted to talk to you separately." I was like, "So you wanted to date me?" Or something? And so that's how that went.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you guys were in an open relationship. Or was it like?
It was still private.
Oh, okay. So nobody knew that you guys were together.
No,
so
but
he's
his
not
friends.
Okay. So is he bisexual or is he straight?
Now I don't know what he is.
Okay. Well,
but then he
and for the sake of identity, let's not out him because I thought it was a gay guy, to be honest. Like if it was a gay guy, we'd be like, what the fuck is his name? But if it's a guy, like
I honestly didn't start dating gay guys until I was in my late 20s.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they weren't attracted to me.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, I don't like dating gay guys.
Yeah.
So, here on the Public Affair, guys, we do take quick breaks, and because my producer can do his thing. Cece made me this really refreshing drink. What is this called?
It's more like a cucumber spritzer.
Yeah, okay, cool. So I told Cece that I really don't drink a lot anymore because, I'm on my weight loss journey and everything. But, of course, like I said, the Soka Soccer team is going to love this. But, hey, this is really good. Thank you so much. And cheers to you coming onto the Public Affair. Because now we're about to get into the juicy stuff that people are probably really going to hate me for.
I'm ready for it.
All right, let's do it.
For all you guys, sorry.
Shit, I choked on that one. Oh, okay, anyway. My birthday's tomorrow, Cece, stop.
Well, happy early birthday.
Thank you. All right, so I want to talk to you about being trans.
Okay.
This next part of the show, listen, I've said before, I feel like the biggest betrayer to my community because I'm not educated about a lot of things. I don't over flaunt the gay thing. Like I'm not about rainbows and unicorns and, I do like boxers. You know what I mean? Yeah. And and so I think when people watch this show and they see me, it breaks the stereotype for them. Do you see what I'm saying? Which is cool in a sense, which I appreciate. But, I always say I'm not naive to what's going on out there. You know what I mean? I know that there's gay people being like abused and mistreated, killed. I always say, not my circus, not my monkeys. You know what I mean? And however the saying goes.
Not my monkey, not my show.
Not my monkey, not my show. Okay. Yeah. And which I know is terrible. And my thing is just like, if it's not about this show, I'm just not. You know what I mean? And that goes for anything around me, not even just about LGBTQ, no nothing. And I have gay friends. I love being gay. It's fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I really want to talk about the differences because people thought, okay, Andrew's gay, so he probably likes really prissy things. Right off the bat, that's what they think. And that was always annoying to me. Yeah. Do you see what I'm saying? Because I don't like rainbows. Unicorns are cool. I'm not gonna lie. They're I don't have just unicorns in my house, but I like unicorns. And, I don't wear panties. I don't wear bras. I'm just a man who likes other men. You know what I mean? There's lots of other guys out there like me, you know? And so I just don't like to be stereotyped. And so for you, I really want to discuss and help people understand the difference between you and I. You are a trans woman.
Yes. My pronouns are she and her.
You like to be referred to as a woman because and again, when I first met you, I was introduced to you as a woman.
Yes.
So I only give you that respect. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
Now, one thing I can't stand is when somebody calls me fucking queen. I don't know why that annoys me.
There's a lot of guys that don't like that.
I just don't. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's cool like when I'm drunk, but like to be called queen on the normal, hey, queen. Like, no, that's not me. You like being called queen.
I'm okay with that.
You're a queen.
My older brother has me in his phone as queen.
Oh, is that right?
They just has queen on it. Yeah.
Yeah, I got you. Can we help the people or the persons watching this episode understand that there is a difference between trans and gay? Because you could be trans and not be gay.
Yes,
that's correct. Because if you guys don't know, the original acronyms that I understand are LGBTQIA: lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, questioning, intersex, Alex. Okay, I could have got it wrong, but I really focus on LGBT.
Queer.
Yeah, queer. Okay, sorry. So for me as a gay man, the G, I'm just, again, as I said, a man that likes other men. I like men, Cece's gorgeous, but Cece's not my type because Cece is a woman. Do you see what I'm saying? Yes. That's just me. Yes. Now, everybody's different. I'm not, I don't want to be with Cece. I'm not attracted. You're gorgeous. Okay, you're beautiful. I'm not attracted to Cece. A man would look at Cece as a woman and say, oh, she's gorgeous. I want to be with her. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Why don't you explain to us what being trans is for the person who doesn't understand it?
The difference between trans and gay? Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so we're in the same community, that's for sure.
For sure. We're under the umbrella, whatever it's called. Okay.
But trans is a person that their identity is not the same as at birth.
Okay, got you.
That's what's inside.
Right.
So we're not gay men.
Right.
We're trans women.
You're trans women.
Or woman. You know, some people don't like to be called trans.
Okay.
You know, some trans don't like to be called trans, but called woman.
Now, is the appropriate term though trans? Because you weren't you weren't technically born as a woman, but you're transitioning to a woman. Yeah, into a woman. So, that's what trans is from.
So if I was born a woman, that'd be a cis woman. I'm not a cis woman.
Okay.
I'm not a bio woman.
Right.
You know? So I'm a trans woman.
All right.
I'm not a tranny. Tranny is an old term that people used to use. Some people are okay with that are trans. Right. I'm not okay with that because to me, when you say that, that goes to porn.
Okay.
You know.
So is that a derogatory term for you, tranny?
For me, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, and quite a few other people.
Right.
You know, I used to be sexualized, like growing up and stuff like that, especially when I started wearing girl clothes, stuff like that. So that's why it's kind of hard for me with that.
Right.
But yeah, so I'm a trans woman. I live my life as a woman. Right. I'm not a gay man dressing in women's clothing. Okay. That's a cross dresser.
Yeah.
You know, stuff like that.
Right.
So I'm not that. I live my life every day as a woman.
Okay. Because I personally know, I know of a guy who is a straight man, married with kids. He just likes to wear women's clothing.
And that's
fine. Is he a trans woman or is he just, what is he? He's a cross-dresser.
He could be non-binary.
Okay.
That means, you know.
Which we got to talk about that because I have questions about that too.
I have a lot of questions on a lot of things as well.
Yeah. We don't have the answers to everything, guys. Okay?
I definitely don't. So I just feel like
there's a lot going on in the world right now as far as gender pronouns and shit that I'm sorry, Cece, I can't follow. I don't want to follow. I'm just like, bro.
I'm older than you. And trust me, it's okay. It used to be gay, straight, bi.
That's it. You know?
And now it's, you know.
Now it's like, I do everything, animals. Like, I'm just like, bro, like, relax. You know? Hey. Okay, so, but the person that I know that he dresses as a woman, he doesn't act gay. Like, he doesn't act prissy. Yeah. I mean, he'll go, hey, man, what's up? He just likes the long hair. He likes the makeup. He likes the clothes. He likes the panties. He's, what would he say he was? Or what would he be classified as?
See, the old term of that, it's cross-dressing. And I don't really like that because that was very frowned upon. How people spoke.
Like it was derogatory as well.
Yes.
Yeah. What are derogatory words for you? So you don't like being called transvestite, obviously, or tranny, which I would never do. No. You know what? I like being called faggot, like in bed when I'm having sex. Like, I think that's so hot. But don't ever call me a faggot outside of that.
I like to be called faggot or slut.
Yeah, you know, or bitch, or get punched in the face.
Yeah.
You know, things like that are okay when you're having sex. But like in public, we'll throw down. Yeah.
Okay, so in our community, there's a lot of us that we, like, you know, I'm putting the umbrella on all of us.
Yeah, go ahead.
We say fag, we say queer, we say this and that, you know. But if we're saying it to each other, it's fine.
Yeah.
But if someone else that's not in our community says that, we're looking like, wait a minute, did you mean that in which way? Because, you know,
I got you.
If you see, I'm Puerto Rican and black. So if someone says the N-word, that's not black, I'm looking like, okay.
Right. But see, I guess for me, I look at it because I'm Puerto Rican as well. And there's black that runs in my family. And so I feel like in regards to that particular term, the N-word, I just feel like there's the difference. There's the end at ER and then there's the end at A. And so when people end it with A, that's just normalized to me at this point, which might be a bad thing. But I don't just hear about everybody going around calling each other fags. You know what I mean? Like, what's up, faggot? Like, all right, faggot, I'll see you later.
Well, you know, my brother speaks like that. Justin, but hey. But I know he doesn't mean it in a type way. And his friends know that too. But I tell him, so you have to be careful where you're at when you say those things.
You can't be rolling up at Highland and calling the queens will get you, right?
You're my brother, but hey.
Big shout out against the Highland Lounge on 4th Street in Austin. Thank you guys again so much for this gorgeous gift basket. I love it. The confetti, everything is darling.
It's very simple. Simple,
so you as a trans woman, you knew from a very early age, you said that you wanted to be a woman and that you felt like a woman. Okay. For me, it just wasn't like that. You know what I mean? I knew that I was gay. I just knew, like, and I just want everybody to understand that there is a difference. Like, so you can be trans. So it leads into my next question. I've seen trans couples be together that are not fully transitioned. Do you see what I'm saying? Were you in a relationship like that? Okay. I don't know. I do not know the person. I just remember seeing something like that.
My last 4 relationships, were with
trans people.
Were with trans men, yes.
Okay. So can we talk about that?
Oh, definitely.
Okay, cool. So this is where the confusion, I understand. Okay. I always say I don't understand being straight because I'm not straight. I don't understand how straight people do that because I'm not straight. I don't understand trans. I don't understand why you dress the way you do and stuff because oh, that's like a bad blowjob. Shit, my bad. I don't understand. I don't understand trans because I don't understand why you like to wear bras and panties and long hair glitter because I'm not trans. My straight friends don't understand me being gay because they're not gay. I don't understand you and the trans couple, okay? So the partners that you were with were trans men, and they weren't fully transitioned, or were they? Or okay,
well, they had top surgery, not bottom surgery.
Okay, yes. So how does that work, like in the bedroom? Because if you were gay and then you're a trans woman and then you guys were having sex, I mean, if it gets too personal, just let me know. And we're not going to name any of the partners, all right? So everybody don't be coming to kick my ass because the lesbians they can throw down. The lesbians can throw down. They can fight. I'm scared of them. I'm not gonna lie. I love me some lesbians, but Jesus Christ,
I love me some lesbians too. We'll talk about that later.
Okay. Cool. So you're gay, or you were gay growing up. So you were never attracted to women. So when you're with a trans man and then she has the bottom part, how does that work for you?
He has the bottom part.
Excuse me, he has the bottom part. Sorry. He has the bottom part. How does that work for you? Yeah.
Okay. So my first relationship, I was not comfortable with my body, but also with his body because I'd never inserted inside before.
I can't even just it's not, get it away from me. It's got a disease. It doesn't, but it's just poison to me. It's toxic. I don't want anything to do with it. All my straight friends say it's the best thing ever.
It's actually beautiful. You have to
Cece, I can't do it, bitch. I'm sorry. I can't do it. I just can't fucking do it. No matter how hard I try to think about it, it's like a phobia. No.
I understand. I understand.
But anyway, back to what you were saying.
I was nervous. It took me 3 months to actually climax. Okay. Because I couldn't focus around it, stuff like that while we were having sex.
Right.
And then he said something to me that kind of helped me a little bit more. He says, I feel like you're nervous.
Right.
So look here. You have what I want.
Right.
I have what you want. So let's just find a way to stimulate each other.
Oh, kind of like pretend, maybe?
Pretend like that my part is his part.
Okay, got you.
Stuff like that. So there was different positions that we did that kind of did that. And then from there, I was like, oh, this feels great. Stuff like that. But I'm attracted to men. So the fact that he's a trans man, he looks like a man.
Yeah. There's some trans men out there that be looking really good, but once I find out you have the body, it's just for me personally, once I find out you don't have the parts that I need, I really for me personally can't do it.
Well, but let them stimulate you. You'll see. It'll be a different story.
It's just not gonna happen. I'm sorry. I can't. So that does it for me though. So I guess there's people who are obviously attracted to trans people. Like I know a lot of guys that have told me that they're attracted to trans people, and so
that does not make them gay.
No, it doesn't make them. I don't see. That's what I'm saying. But I don't think that a lot of the men that slept with me are gay either. I just feel like people
are just curious.
Yeah, people are just curious. They just want to know what it feels like. And I fuck with it. And I only say people think I'm so stupid when I say that, Cece. But I say it because it's happened so much. It's happened so. How am I not supposed to believe that? You know what I mean? Like they just it's. Every once in a while.
You gotta try it once to see if you like it or not.
Like that wasn't gay that I sucked you off. That's not gay. No, you're not gay.
Good game.
There's nothing, But there's people who are attracted to trans people. So anyway, you're in your trans relationship, and it's not. It is pretty normalized in your community, wouldn't you say?
Yes.
Yeah. So I guess a lot of people kind of go through that. So you said it took you about 3 months.
It took about 3 months. Okay. And I think our relationship was going to hold at that time. Because I was like, this isn't
going to work.
It's not going to work,
And for the record, you don't have top or bottom just yet.
I don't have top or bottom yet. Okay. These are from hormones for me.
Oh, okay.
10 years.
Oh, are those boobs?
Boobs. These are my boobs,
okay. I thought you, okay.
Yeah.
I was staring at them. I didn't know if they were like, you could buy those kinds, right?
Well, very soon, I will be having my top surgery done.
Oh, okay.
But I wanted my transition to go to his extent. To far as it can go before I had surgery, so I can see how my body's going to look before surgery. I didn't want to rush my transition.
Right. What size boobs are you buying?
I'm going to like a 34C.
Okay, got you.
Yeah, nothing
they're going to be like this though, right?
Oh, they're going to be up.
That's what I'm saying. If you're going to buy some boobs, bitch, you better not wear no shirts, no nothing. You better be like this, okay? When I see you at Highland Lounge, you better. When I walk in, I'll be like, oh, there's the boobs.
Have you seen me? Oh, you haven't seen me.
No, I've never been to Highland Lounge. I don't go out no more, girl. Like I'm But I want to go and say hi to them because
Come to Highland Lounge.
I do. Yeah,
I'm head bartender there.
Okay.
I will give you the VIP section.
Oh yeah, okay.
You and your friends.
But water all day for me, please.
Water, or cucumber.
Cucumber. That's fine.
Hey, low carb. It's great.
I got you.
Yeah.
So, well, congratulations on finally getting your top surgery.
Thank you.
So why not do the top and bottom at the same time?
Well, growing up, I wanted to get the bottom surgery.
Okay.
But after doing all my research and looking at everything, I was like, I don't know if I want to go through all that pain of that. But also, regardless of the fact when I get that change, I can't have kids the way I want to have kids.
Right.
And I'm still going to consider myself a trans woman.
Right.
You know, and other people that see me is like, oh, she's trans, she's not a full woman.
Right.
And that's fine. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
You know, but I've learned to use what I have down there now.
Okay.
Before I didn't. I didn't know how to use it. You know, so the older I got, I learned how to use it. And I was like, you know what? This is something extra to play with in bed. So let me just keep what I have, you know? Why get rid of it? You know?
So would you like the bottom surgery eventually?
No.
You don't want it?
No.
Okay.
No, I would take my testicles off. Yes.
Right. I feel like I would have to.
I don't know if I
listen, no, you can. You can say whatever you want. It's the public affair, dog. Have you heard the shit I said on the show?
I heard quite a few things.
You know how many people want to beat the fuck out of me? I need security, Cece. Yes, me.
No.
And I can't fight you.
Don't worry,
okay. The Cece can throw down. But you know,
I just the videos out there.
Oh shit! Please don't get me beat up. Okay. You know, for me, I feel like if I'm gonna like personally, this is just personally. I know everybody has their own situation. Yeah. I would need the boobs and the vagina. You know what I mean? I would just have to have both. But I guess in the trans community, I mean, it's just normalized that way. Is that fair to say? So you can have the top but not the bottom.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just a lot of people.
You can still consider the woman regardless if you have the surgery or not. You know, some people don't have to have the surgery. Me, for myself, for how I feel with myself, I want my boobs. Down there, I'm okay with. I know how to tuck. I know how to keep it looking good.
How do you tuck? I don't know how. I really don't. How do y'all like get away with that? I really. So when you take hormones, does it shrink?
No, that's okay. So that right there is something.
I have so many questions. Okay, go ahead.
Every person or every straight guy or someone always says, "Well, I heard if you take hormones, your thing shrinks like steroids." I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Now our sex drive goes down in the first year.
Really?
Yes, we don't want to have sex.
Oh, wow.
We just want to cuddle. We don't want sex at all.
Oh, I don't know.
Most trans women are like that, but. It stays the size.
Yeah,
it is.
Yeah.
It might grow a little bit more.
Okay, really?
Yeah, it doesn't.
So what's the process in like just kind of tucking it in so you can wear panties and you can? Because listen, the way y'all drag queens dress, I can call you drag queen, right?
Well, I'm an entertainer. I mean, okay,
you're an entertainer. Okay.
I don't have me. You can call me a drag queen.
Okay.
Because I am doing drag when I perform, but I'm more of an entertainer because I'm a woman. I live my life as a woman. So
Right.
I'm more of an entertainer.
Oh, okay. I was talking to somebody about that earlier.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
But drag, yes.
Okay.
It's a certain way that you tuck if you want to look real without using tape. You tuck your...
Be detailed. I want to know.
All right,
I'm not going to try it. I just want to know. Yeah. I need the secret.
Man that want to know this as well.
Yes.
So there's little compartments that we said are compartments that your testicles can go back in. There's like little holes, I guess, whatever. It actually goes back inside of you.
No.
Your testicles.
Cece, that doesn't know.
Well, it does.
Really?
I'll show you after the show.
Wait, so you can tuck your balls inside something in there.
Back up.
No fucking way.
Yes.
Oh
they will come back out.
Hold on a second.
One might be a little shy. You might have to give a little push to get back down. But they will come back down. That's for sure. Yes. And then the rest of it, you just tuck in between.
Just in the legs? But what about...
Oh, yeah. But you're going to put your panties on. So you wear like two or three pairs of panties. You know, stuff like that. You know, a small pair. Like a size smaller or 2 sizes smaller than what you usually would wear. You know, but you want them stretched. You want to be able to stretch, kind of stretch, not cotton.
So, okay, wait, back to the balls. So there's a part. I'm so not going to try it. Well, I might. Because now I want to see.
I feel like every man, every straight man, every gay man should at least try drag one time.
No, wait.
At least.
I have to say, drag's not my thing, though. I have to say.
You know, there's some people on your show that's been on your show that I want to put in drag so
like
bad.
Who?
They're married. I'm sure their wives will go for it. Dominic definitely wants to put him in drag. I think it'd be gorgeous.
Shout out to Dominic Soccer Soccer Academy. I love him.
George.
Oh, Remy.
the complexion is gorgeous.
He's got good facial structure.
Yes.
He does, yeah.
I want to put them so bad in drag. Like one time I will come down and just put them in it, and their girlfriends, wives. I mean, I'm sure they'll be fine.
We'll have to ask.
I mean, but I just feel like it liberates you. Like you, like everything that you feel like, oh well, you know, oh no, I can't never do that, or I won't feel comfortable in that.
Yeah.
you're going to feel so much better about yourself and the way you look and everything else. You're going to walk and taller. It's just a different feeling.
I think drag queens look great. Like, you know, like I think like the production, the hair, the makeup, it's just not my thing. You know what I mean? And, and drag shows aren't really my thing either. I mean, again, I think I would love to just like sit there and talk to them, but like the shows for me are just like,
oh honey, they can talk. So if you want to sit down and talk with them, they can talk.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, wow. Okay, so you tuck your ball. Okay,
we're still on this.
I'm just gonna Google it. I'm gonna Google it when I get home.
Well, there's different ways of doing it.
Yeah,
I can show you after.
What's your way of doing it?
Mine is
you tuck it in the little compartment.
Yes.
I was today years old, guys, when I found out we have compartments that we can put our balls in. I was today years old. Okay, so let's discuss gender pronouns. Okay. This is gonna get a little controversial.
A little bit.
But I keep it real in public affairs.
Yeah.
Okay. You like to be referred to as he, her, or excuse me, she, her. Yes, excuse me. I like to be referred to as he, him. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Don't refer to me as a woman. I'm not, and again, I'm for everybody doing whatever they want to do. Okay. Like you live your life, be happy, do you. I'm not understanding the non-binary. That's new to me. And so I don't understand how you can't just be anything. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Are you familiar?
You said when them,
them, they, there. Yeah, okay, like Demi Lovato recently just came out as non-binary. So did Hotada Hikaru, Simba Clean from Kingdom Hearts, video game nerds. And so again, do what makes you happy.
Yes.
Again, I don't have to understand it because like it's not my thing. Just like I'm not gonna make you understand me being gay or make anybody make you understand you being trans. What's going on? What am I missing with the non-binary?
So there's different ways of that. Okay. So you have non-binary that are transgendered that won't do the hormones and all that stuff.
Okay.
They are fine. They're transgender,
right?
But they just won't do the medication stuff like that. And that's fine. Some people can and cannot do that. Some people can afford it. Some people can't.
Right.
They just don't want to do that, and that's fine. Now, I just barely recently found out about them, they, and her. Them, they.
It's kind of new. It just kind of got sat in our laps like, oh shit, damn.
And I didn't understand it either, but I do get that some people are in the middle. They don't know exactly, or they do know. They just don't. They don't connect with either side, or they don't want to pick a side. Like with that, they want to be like, hey, I can be. I am this. I am that. I'm everything. And stuff like. They don't want to be labeled as him or her.
Okay.
From what I know. Now I could be wrong.
Yeah.
But this is what I know from that. And when Demi Lovato came out with it, I'm gonna be honest. There's quite a few celebrities. I'm like, yeah, I saw that coming.
Did you see it with her though? Because I didn't.
Slowly, you can tell. Like Camila Cabello, whatever.
Yeah.
I feel she is tapping on the lesbian side. Shawn Mendes is very much this way. I can just feel that. But I did feel that in Demi Lovato, and I was like, I didn't see them they, but I did see a feel of. I saw
the lesbianism coming out.
I felt that quite a bit.
But okay, so you said something that I kind of wanted to touch on. You said in the middle. Okay, do you think that is a point of confusion for somebody? Like, because there's people who maybe battle. Like people who battle with being gay or people who battle with being trans and they're stuck in the middle. You know what I mean? Like, what do I do now? Do I be my true self and, be happy, or do I be what everybody else wants me to be and then be miserable? Or is the middle just the middle? Like, what, you know what I mean?
I wouldn't say that they are confused. I wouldn't say that because that's they would say that about all of us.
I don't think you guys are confused. Please,
no.
Listen, the gays are going to come after me.
Hey,
all the queens at Highland. There's that guy.
Let me get it wrong. They're going to come after me.
Yeah.
I just feel like I don't know. I mean, it's just more of the whole conforming to things, and but there are people that don't understand. Like they have. The masculine side, the male side, whatever, and they have the feminine side, and it's just like, why choose?
Because I know I can be like, people tell me for the most part that I'm pretty feminine, but I think I have some masculine features. You know what I mean? But I don't consider myself as non-binary. I just know I'm a guy. I want to refer to as him.
Yes.
But so it doesn't necessarily mean that those people are confused, so to speak.
No, I would say they're confused, but I mean, to me, that's. If someone is feeling like, well, that person's confused, I think maybe they should sit down and just have a conversation with them, and they can explain that better.
Right.
You know, just like if someone by me like, well, I don't understand why she's trans or this and that, you know, what sit down, have a conversation. Let's explain to you.
That's why I wanted to have this conversation with you. Because I don't, But
I don't want to get it wrong by them and they, because I like, you know, that's very touchy.
Yeah. So it's basically, you can't speak on that because you're not non-binary. You're not non-binary.
I'm not, but I will do my research on it for myself because I would like to know more as well.
Yeah, I should have did that too because
no, you're fine.
Yeah,
you're fine.
for sure. Yeah.
Hey, I came on there. I said, ask any questions.
Yeah, for sure.
I might know some answers, might not. Yeah, but I will answer all of them.
I got you. The non-binary thing to me is just like it's confusing for me. I'm not gonna lie. And you know, I have this issue right now in today's society where I feel like being gay is not. It's not even more about being yourself anymore. It's about glorifying like some fad. Because I feel like people are using it as a fad now.
Oh, they are.
It's annoying to me, Cece, because I feel like somebody like you or somebody like me have spent the majority of our life trying to convince people that we were born this way. Do you see what I'm saying? So when some kid comes out and says, "I'm just gonna be gay because all my friends are gay," that's not how fucking works. You know what I mean? No. Like I knew from the womb I was gonna have a husband. I wanted men. I used to love gym time when we had to change. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, right. That was the best. Yeah, that was the best. Anyway, and so I just feel like now, I mean, would you agree that I guess being gay, lesbian, transgender, I feel that's offensive when they're turning it into a fad more than just accepting yourself, because you're not even being yourself, you're just trying to fit in. And does that make sense? Do you see what I'm saying?
You're trying to follow a trend.
But it's not even a trend.
It's not a trend.
It's not a trend.
It's someone's life.
Exactly.
Like TikTok. You know, people all, you know, whatever they see on TikTok, it's real. It's not all real, you know, but you're following something and you're like, well, I'm going to do this dance or this, it's a trend. Being trans, being gay, being this is not a trend. You don't wake up one day like, oh well, I'm gay. Oh
exactly.
There's a process of this, you know. But also when it comes to people saying that they're transgendered and stuff like that, and they start taking medicine when they're really not. You're taking medicine from people that actually need the medicine.
Okay, gotcha.
You know, we go through hormone shortages quite often. And it's sometimes from people just to do it just so they can get a guy. Right. You know, but they don't think about the psychological thing that's going to happen to you once you get off those hormones. You know, you're doing something to please your friends or to get a guy or get someone, and it's, you know, you're making it look bad on us because we worked hard to convince people like we are human, we are normal. Absolutely. We were born this way.
I agree with you.
You know,
I agree with you.
It takes a lot of us to walk into someone's house as who we are.
Right.
And to get the respect. Right. You know, but if you're going to do that, you're just knocking us back further, you know?
And that's what I feel like is going on here. I feel like you're making it harder for our heterosexual family or friends to like understand that we were born this way, because now it's like you can wake up and I just chose to be non-binary or I just chose to be gay. And it's like, that's not what happens, guys, I promise. Like, you know what I mean?
No,
like,
not at all.
We're being true to ourselves. Like we've been in from the jump. You know what I mean? We went through the ridicule and shit and being bullied and all that. Well, at least I did. Not horrible,
well, I mean,
but you know,
don't get me wrong. I did get those a little bit of bullying.
Yeah, it wasn't terrible. I wasn't getting beat up and shit though.
Oh no, I didn't get beat up. Yeah, my family taught me to fight. Like, no, you come home beat up. Okay, you're gonna go back out and fight again.
No. So I just get annoyed. Oh, look, you dropped your straw. I get annoyed when things like that happen, and that's why I don't even touch it anymore. That's why I'm over here doing me. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna spend an entire conversation trying to convince somebody that I was born this way because somebody else is ruining it for me. Yeah. Do you see what I'm saying? I would rather talk about how I got 55 episodes of The Public Affair out right now, youtube.com/The Public Affair. What's up? You know what I mean? So I'm glad that you and I can relate to that because especially because we're older. And so I remember talking to a young girl at my friend's house one time. Some girl brought her daughter, and the girl was just like, "Oh yeah, you know, I just think I'm gonna be lesbian because there's this girl in school who's lesbian and she's really popular, and I really want her to be my friend." I'm like, let's say her name was Mary. I don't fucking know her name, and I was like, Mary, that's just not how it works. You don't just go be lesbian. No, you know what I mean?
Okay, if you're a true lesbian, go ahead and do all the other steps that lesbians do.
Yeah, let's go. All right, let's buy you some cargo shorts.
Yeah. You know what? Let's do the sexual experience see if you truly are a lesbian.
Hey, let me ask you a question. Since we're talking about lesbianism, and then you so you mentioned that you. Hey, shut up!
I knew it was gonna come up. I knew it was gonna come up.
Yes, you mentioned that. So you've had intercourse with a vagina because you have a penis.
I have.
Okay. So are you now attracted to women?
Okay. So let me clarify this.
Yes, please. Because now I'm confused again.
A woman is beautiful.
Right.
Gorgeous, beautiful.
Right. I do too. I love titties. Like I do. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Boobs are awesome.
I am fluid. Okay. Like that.
Okay.
You know what fluid is?
No.
Okay.
Are you bisexual?
I don't label what I like. If I'm attracted to you, and you're of age, you're like that,
okay,
and you are a human.
Yeah.
If I'm attracted to you and you just make me feel a certain way, that's what I like.
Isn't there a term for that now? Pansexual? Is that what that is?
I guess, but I would say fluid more than anything.
Listen, I only stick to the lesbian, gay, bisexual. I don't know the other terms.
I think it's pansexual.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, but I think is that pan? Like, I don't know.
I think so. I think so.
The Gen X is making up terms. So I don't. We gotta
there's
study
a lot of terms.
We gotta study our fucking vocabulary.
Yeah.
Listen, guys, we don't know. Look, okay, we're the OGs in the community. Okay,
yeah, definitely, especially here in Waco.
Okay, so you can be sexually attracted to a woman.
Okay, so I am attracted to lesbians, but stud lesbians, masculine lesbians, more like.
Really?
Yes. I'm not. I love all women, but I'm not attracted to feminine women like me. A woman looks like me. I'm not attracted to that sexually. No. I will make out with one if I had been drinking back in the day and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I will not engage sexually with that person.
So your type now is lesbian butch woman.
My type is that.
Or masculine woman.
My type is that. Straight man, trans man, the whole book, except for, I'm
just absorbing. I'm like, this is great. Okay,
at the beginning of my transition, I was more of masculine men. That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted, straight men. Or whatever,
that's all I want, yeah.
That's all that were attracted to me at that time,
Right.
But then when my transition kept going further and I started dating trans men, everything else started opening up. And then there was like lesbians that were attracted to me. Okay. The butch lesbians.
Right.
I know that's probably a bad term.
Yeah, I'm sorry, we said butch. The mask. But that's the term that they use, isn't that? Or
that is.
You got the butch and the femmes, the lipsticks. Yeah.
But sometimes
some people they might get offended. Okay, so the more masculine. Yeah. Okay.
And then now the past few years, now that I've hit my 30s and stuff like that, gay men and stuff like that are attracted to me and stuff like that.
Right.
I think people more now are opening their minds to like, okay, back in the day it was like, because gay people didn't like trans people. Trans people didn't like gay people. You know, it was like, there was always that.
Oh, yeah, Dave Chappelle did a joke about that. Make sure you watch his Netflix special.
Yeah,
he did do that.
And he was actually, some of he was doing, I was like, come on.
No, wait, but did he not hit the fucking nail on the head with that? He's like, you got the trans and the gays and they don't fuck with each other.
Yeah, but that was back then. Now it's coming down more with that. But before, no, they didn't like each other, you know? Right. And I was like, why? But I used to go to the club at 16. My cousin had a gay club, and I did see that. I did like. Oh,
okay, so you were noticing.
I was noticing that, But now the older that I've gotten and I moved away, I went in Austin. There's Austin is a variety of everything.
Oh yeah, Austin. Yeah.
Everything's very accepting there.
Okay.
So you can walk down the street. Yeah. You won't know who's dating who or what. You're just like, oh, okay.
Oh, shit. Okay, yeah.
I don't
know, but you gotta be careful though. The big cities, make sure you wrap it, all right? Fuck your prep. Like, wrap it up, okay? I'm a big advocate for safe sex. Like, absolutely.
If you're going to suck a dick, put a condom on it.
Yeah, okay. They have flavored. They do. It's great. Isn't it great? Yeah. The strawberry. Like, you ever had the strawberry? Okay.
Yeah. Like, you know what? After the club, like, you know what? This one's got flavor on it.
Yeah, it's great. And they anyway. Okay, listen, I have a question. So, so your type is, I guess we said masculine women. Okay.
My type is everything.
Or everything. Okay, cool. All right. I have one type and it's masculine men. Yeah. All right. So at what point, because you mentioned that you slept with straight men, and I know a lot of straight men have like trans fetishes, if you will. Okay. And and again, maybe not even just straight people, like there might be straight women who are the same way. Everybody just has their own little fetish, you know? Like mine is Mexicans who can't speak English that need papers. Like that is my fucking
I used to date those.
Right? That is just my, I don't know, that is my aphrodisiac. That is just, oh shit, girl, we can't stop at that Junction 84, please. Oh. Okay, so anyway, at what point, so when you're maybe dating a man, or you're about to be sexually active with a straight, let's say straight man, okay? Because this happened. Me too. It's okay for me because they already know off jump that I'm a dude. This is just what I like. But at what point, if they don't know that you're a woman, do you break the ice and say
that they don't know that I have that down there?
Oh, excuse me, that you don't have that down there. Yes. Okay. Cece said she wasn't gonna be offended by any of my mistakes.
No.
By the way. Yeah. Okay.
No.
So if
I'm not easily offended. You can say what you want.
And you know what? I think that's us as an older generation. We don't. Like, everybody be too butthurt about shit these days. I can't. But so for you, at what point do you break the ice and say, hey, okay, look, I live my life as a woman. Bad. You know what I mean?
So if I'm talking to a guy about whatever, he comes up to me talking to me. If he doesn't know right off the bat, that means I'm doing a great job. But if he doesn't know and I feel like it's going to get sexual, I would tell him, hey, I'm transgender.
Okay.
And so like that, most of the time they're okay with it. If they're not, they'll dismiss themselves and I'm okay with that. You know, I don't get butthurt if a guy is not into me. That there's plenty of them out there.
Yeah.
Next one, walk up. Okay.
They sure do.
So I tell them, right, when I feel like it's going to get sexual or he's getting a little too touchy. I'm like, all right, baby, let me go ahead and break this ice to you real quick. And I would tell them, and I'd like, well, I'm a trans woman.
Okay.
I have something extra in bed.
Right,
and they catch on to like, oh, okay. You know, and I was like, but to each his own. If you're not okay with that, that's fine. We can finish our drink and we can go on our way. You know, but then the most time they're okay with that.
Was 9 times out of 10 it was okay?
9 times out of 10 it was okay.
Were you ever nervous about breaking the ice to somebody? Like, oh shit, I don't know, this one seems a little sticky situation. Like, no pun intended.
You know, there's, you know, everyone goes through their phases, and when they're dating, when they want to. Not date when they want to sleep with somebody.
Yes.
So you had different types. Now, some of the little thug ones that come up to me, I get a little nervous because I don't know.
Okay.
They don't know me. They don't know I can fight.
Right.
But I you know, I tread lightly with it.
I got you.
You know, but I rather me tell them than when their friends come up because the situation changes.
Yeah, for sure.
When their friend walks up, they're like, wait, what?
Because then at least when it's between you two, keep it between us.
Yeah.
You guys can be a little bit more discreet if they like.
With it.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
It's like when somebody slides in your DM, you know. No one knows but you and that person.
Snapchat was the best app that was ever invented
until
for
they
started
telling that you can screenshot. When they can tell people they can screenshot their stuff, like, oh man.
But that's why I like that. I like to act like it just never existed. We do our thing and we move on, and that's it. Because that's the type of person I am.
Well, that's the type of person I am.
Okay. So you never been in a situation maybe where you told the guy and they were just like, what the fuck? You know what I mean?
No,
like, I'm gonna whoop your ass. Okay.
And. So I was here actually at Fast Eddie's years ago.
They didn't even open anymore, right?
I know, it's a different club now, but it was Fast Eddie's back then.
Okay, got you.
And he came in. I had never seen him before. I was just friends. And he was approaching me. And I don't discuss what I am to you until I know it's going to get further.
Okay, got you.
You know, but if you want to buy me a drink, buy me a drink.
Yeah, for sure.
By all means, make this bartender some money.
Yeah.
You know? But I'm not going to disclose that to you. But I did disclose it to him.
Okay.
He backed away, back up, and it was like, wait. And I was like, yeah. I just kept agreeing. Yeah, I didn't even say. He didn't even get any other word. I'm like, yeah. And I was like, but if it's a problem, we don't have to talk.
Yeah, we good.
You know, he's like, no, I done bought you this, and I'm like, okay. How about I give your money back for that? But it's fine.
Yeah.
And it did escalate.
Really?
But when he saw me standing there and I wasn't afraid, I think that's where he was like, oh, I'm gonna back away.
Yeah.
Now, there's a lot of guys that are out there that will jump on to trans women, try to beat them up. I'm not one of them.
Okay, got you.
You know, I was raised with 4 brothers. And a cousin.
Yeah.
You know, we had to learn how to box, so I was fine with that.
Yeah, I got you.
But I did have a situation, and I always said after that, I'm going to tell them in the beginning when I feel like they're going. You buy me one drink, okay, but when we get to that second one, hey,
just to let you know.
Just let you know.
Yeah.
Before that other drink goes down.
Do you think that doesn't necessarily make that man gay though? Because they were attracted to you as a woman, right? Because I don't consider that gay either, to be honest. Like they see you and they're like, oh, that's a really gorgeous woman, or that's a really sexy woman. You know what I mean?
And that's in the straight community when it comes to that. When they're like, oh, that person's gay because they sleep with a trans woman. No, that does not make them gay.
Yeah,
they're attracted to a woman.
Yeah,
I am a woman.
I have to agree. I don't think that makes them gay either. I really, and people will disagree with us. They really will, and I just don't. I think if you sleep with a trans woman, I mean, if you have butt sex with a regular woman and then the trans woman, the same shit. Ass is ass. You know what I mean?
Same shit. And there's a lot.
Yeah.
Another thing is, you don't know what I have down here until I disclose that to you.
Right.
Your friends don't know what I have. I could have had a complete surgery. They don't know that.
They don't. Yeah.
The only one knows that is me and you. So if you disclose that to them, then you're going down that rabbit hole with all that type of stuff. Not me. I'm trying to save you from that.
Right.
But to me, that does not make you gay.
Gotcha.
No. And there's a lot of guys that don't want to touch that in the front. They're like, you know what? We'll just focus on the back part.
I know that part. Just stay around. Don't move. Okay, cool. You're good. All right, then don't leave your toothbrush. All right. So you really have just enlightened me in a lot of things, because there's just a lot that I just didn't understand, especially when it came to the sex life. You know what I mean? Because listen, again, I know people know straight off the bat, hey, that's a dude. I'm kind of into you. I'm against you. What's up? You know what I mean? Yeah. What is your I guess, you're would you say that you're a woman now, or are you still transitioning, or what are we doing here?
Well, I'm a woman.
You're a woman. Okay.
I'm a woman. But I am still transitioning.
Got you.
I haven't hit my complete mark yet for myself.
Right. Do you think that does it take any an emotional or mental toll, maybe not just you, but on anybody? You can be you'll have the parts, and I'll always refer to you as a woman because it's respectful, and because I was introduced to you as a woman, and I mean you're a woman, and so you know what I mean. And so, do you think that it's gonna take a mental toll on you, missing out on childbirth? You can't give birth to a child. You can't go through the normal things I don't want to say real woman, but a woman at birth, a biological woman goes through. Do you think that most trans people go through it mentally when it comes to things like that? And how do you guys I guess overcome that?
So I was dating someone, you know of who, I'm not gonna say who, but you know the person. I dated him for 6 years, and
I know him.
Yeah, the one thing that I regretted the most is that I couldn't have a kid by him. He's like, you're so perfect. It's not, we'll have a beautiful baby, and I'm like, I wish I could give that to you.
Right.
But I couldn't. And that would always hurt me, because he eventually had kids with someone else. And that part.
He did have kids with somebody else?
Yeah.
I don't know.
We got back together. He had another kid, stuff like that. And I didn't get upset with that. Although we were together, and then he would have kids with someone else, stuff like that.
Right.
Because I couldn't give that to him.
Right.
And I didn't want him to miss out on that, But I did end up watching some of his kid and stuff like that. We played like it was our kid. I know it's bad, but we played like that.
Oh, damn, Cece.
Yeah, I mean, hey.
No, I don't want him in my DMs trying to fuck me up, okay? I don't know who you're talking about.
I don't think he'll do that.
I don't know who you're talking about, and I kind of don't want to know who you're talking about. So, I mean, I might know him, but I would rather not know at this point. Because just... Yeah. Okay. We'll keep it that way. Keep it between us. Okay. Yeah.
But I mean, psychologically, you have to come to terms with that. I mean, you want that. You want to be able to experience everything that a woman, that a biological woman will experience. There's one thing I don't want to experience is the monthly.
Oh, the period.
Yeah, and that's something I don't want.
Yeah, but so do you think a lot of women will give you flack? Biological women will give you flack for that, because it's like, oh, you're not a real woman because you deal what we deal with. You know what I mean? Like, how do you I guess stay above the fray on that? Roll with it.
I actually have no one ever told me that, but I've heard tell other trans sisters that I know. That and I just tell them. I was like, you tell them? Yeah, you're right. I would never feel that, ever know anything about that, but I'm still a woman regardless of it, but that doesn't make or break me. Other people, it might. It doesn't make or break me with that, but like I said, I came to terms with me not being able to have a kid the way I want to, but I can still have a kid if I get off my hormones for 6 months.
Hormones just pills? Are those just pills?
There's pills and shots.
Okay, what are you taking?
I take pills. Shots are more effective, but I will forget to take that shot. Pill, I can remember to take that every day. You remember
the pill, okay.
Yeah, the
shot. So you have to take it every day?
Every day.
Oof.
For the rest of my life until I get surgery.
Okay.
Okay, so if I remove my testicles, I can get off the testosterone blockers.
Right. Now, you did say that was something you would be open to doing.
Yes.
Okay.
Eventually. But I have to remember, once I remove those, I cannot have kids.
Right. So do you want kids?
I do want one of my own. I want to know what my kid's gonna look like.
Yeah. Well, okay. So that leads me to this question, because I know of I don't know them personally, but I know of a trans couple where the trans man got pregnant. What kind of emotional toll does that put on? Because they are a man. They're transitioning to a man. Now you're fucking pregnant. Men don't get pregnant. What does that do to the trans man? Can you speak on that? Or
I can.
Okay.
Because I was in a situation like that.
Oh.
With 2 of my exes.
They got pregnant?
One had a miscarriage.
Okay. So you were going to have kids?
Yeah.
Okay, one had a miscarriage.
One had a miscarriage. Well, the trans man.
Yeah, yes.
And the other one, we had some false alarms that we thought we were for quite a bit. Mm-hmm. Psychologically, with the first one, he was okay with it. The second one, we both were nervous. Yeah. His mother was very happy. She thought we were going to. But psychologically, he was like, well, people are going to look at me, you know, I have a beard, and, you know, when I go to work, you know, they're like, why you're pregnant, this and that. He's like, I'm not going to want to come out the house. I said, it's okay. I'll buy your ice cream, I'll buy everything you want, you know. But he wanted to experience it because he wanted a child of his own as well. You know?
Okay, got you.
But it does quite a bit to a trans man, you know, well, both of us actually, because once that child is born, they're not going to know anything but what the love we give them. But eventually, people outside are going to speak on our behalf without our without us telling them to do that. So that's another step we're gonna have to like, hey, well, I am your mommy, right? This is your daddy, but your daddy had you. You know, so like
I was going to say, like, I wonder what that conversation would be. I feel like it'd be easier to have, like, hey, you have 2 dads, than, hey, this is your mom, but it's really your dad. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, I feel like it's easier for a gay couple. I mean, people might beg to differ, but I feel like, you know, it would be a little bit easier that way. You know?
With the times now, I think it's a lot, it's more accepting. And people will understand, like, I think kids were like, oh, yeah, okay. You know, they will understand now. But now, get it, like, if we were back in our day, how we wouldn't understand that. We're like, what? Yeah. I'm a little confused.
This keeps falling off. I promise I give good BJs. Okay. So
I don't know.
No, Cece, stop. Okay. No, okay, yeah. So do you keep in touch with that person anymore? I mean,
I actually haven't. I've seen his Snapchat.
Okay.
Which person?
Well, you're the one that you were pregnant with. The second one.
Oh, yeah. Well, actually, the second one, we...
She said which person?
Yeah, I'm confused. Like,
okay.
No, we actually, we didn't speak for a year and a half. We had kind of a bad breakup.
Yeah.
But we're friends now.
Oh, good.
Actually, I'm going to go see him, actually.
After this?
No, actually, later this month.
Okay.
After my consultation, I'm actually going to go see him.
Oh, cool.
Because after I have my surgery, I can't fly for 3 or 4 months.
Oh, really?
Because there, you know, you have to be careful with blood clots.
Oh, yeah. So you'll just be in California for 3 or 4 months.
Well, no. I'm driving there. And my friends are going to come down. Each one are going to come at different days, whatever. I'll be there for 2 weeks. They're going to come down and take care of me. And then one of my really close friends that I work with at Highland, he's going to fly down my last week there and go drive me back.
Is it that gay guy, that tall one that's like a model?
That's in my pictures?
Well, yeah, he's got some really good pictures. See, somebody like him's not really my type either because he seems a little queenish to me. He's very sweet. He's very handsome. Yeah. Very, very good looking guy. Just
very. I told him, I said, you know what, Ackley? How about...
What's his name? Ackley?
Jonathan.
His
last name's Ackley, so we
call him Ackley. I call him Ackley. Okay. Yeah. Shout out to Jonathan. Yes. Love the pictures. He takes some really great. He takes some really fucking good pictures.
He's an artist too. He sings.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. He should come on the Public Affair.
And you know what? When you come to Highland, I will introduce you. And
you know what? I feel like I do have to go to Highland because this is a really great gift basket. So again, shout out to Highland Bar in Austin, Texas, on 4th Street. I'm giving them a little promo.
No, okay? 4th in Colorado.
Tell them one more ad they got to pay. All right, yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah. So I mean, thank you for enlightening me on that. And you know, I'm sorry to hear that you experienced miscarriages and stuff. Just like any family, I'm sure it was hard. Yeah. You know what
it was hard. Yeah.
Yeah. So because I know I don't want no damn kids. So you know. Kids? I don't. I Cece, no.
No, I get it.
I don't. I mean, maybe one day down the line, but then I have to figure out how I'm going to do it because I'm glad that you think vaginas are beautiful, but not me. So we might have to do the turkey baster thing and just, here you go. Got my kid. Okay. You know, so what is your final, I know, all ghetto and shit.
Old school. Turkey baster shit.
What is your final message to the trans woman or man watching this now who is not having an easy transition? Like what message of hope do you want to give them?
So, to all my trans brothers and sisters, if you are transitioning now and you're having trouble with everything when it comes to your family or understanding, just go with your own feeling in your heart. Do not let other people lean you this way, lean you that way. Go what's in your heart and let your transition let it go to its full extent. Don't sit there and stop it because, well, my family doesn't agree with this. No, keep going. It's not for them to agree. It's not for them to understand at that time. They'll understand eventually, but you have to come and turn. You have to live for yourself. You have to come to terms with yourself before anyone else. And if you can't live your truth, no one else can live that for you. So I would tell you to keep fighting for yourself. Be you. Don't ever give up on yourself, and always stay true to who you are. Always.
Well said. If you're gay, just be gay. It's fun.
Yeah,
I feel like I have to give out my message. I got real emotional. I think, I so appreciate, I feel like I have a better understanding now, especially when it comes to the relationships with trans people. You know what I mean? So you're still attracted to the trans man. You just, it's something you both discuss as far as sexually.
The thing with the trans, with me being trans and me dating a trans man, we just understand each other more.
Right.
They're not trying to rush my transition. I'm not trying to rush their transition. They understand we have good and bad days. There's times where our hormones are like to the roof, where we're hormonal, and I understand when they are. So it's just, we just get each other. And that's the beauty of trans dating trans, is that we understand each other.
That's good.
Yeah.
So. Well, you know what? That was really awesome. I think you did a really fine job at representing the trans person. You know what I mean? Like, again, I hope that answered a lot of my friends' questions that have questions for me, because I can't speak on behalf of trans people. I don't know. I don't want to wear bras, panties. I don't want titties. I don't want a vagina. I just,
put you in there one day.
No, just please. So, before we wrap up, I definitely want to, you live in Austin right now. What was why move from Waco to Austin? What was going on there?
Well, I lived here my whole life.
Yeah.
And I worked at every club that I could work at. And I felt like I opened enough doors for the gay community here, the LGBT community here, because we were only focused on one club.
Right.
I wanted to go to every straight club that I could go to work at to make sure that you feel comfortable being there.
Right.
So if I was there, you're comfortable to come through that door. So I did everything I could do here, and I was like, I need to change. So
got you.
I went to Austin, and I was like, all right, I'm about to conquer this city.
Oh, really?
And I went there, and I've been there for the past almost 6 years.
Really? Okay. So do you like it? Do you miss Waco sometimes?
I do. I do come back and forth. I visit my family. I try to visit with friends, whoever's available, because I only have a small window of time. Because I work 5 days a week. Yeah,
for sure.
So I try to come down on my off days, and I do visit. I love Waco.
Me too.
I would not be who I am if it wasn't for Waco.
For Waco, yeah. I got you.
Waco, everybody's like, it's a small town. It's not that small of a town, but it's small enough for you to know who you are and be humble and grounded of who you are.
Absolutely.
So I would never be like, oh, I'm from Austin. I was like, they were like, where you live? Oh, I live in Austin, but I'm from Waco.
Oh, yeah, because, the Wacos, they moved to Austin and act like they got hot shit. Yeah. You know what I brought? Shut
Dallas.
up.
You Dallas.
Please. All right.
No, you're from Waco, dude.
Coming right back because you see how expensive it is.
But
then you got some
let them get an argument with that Waco will come out right away.
I got you. Yes. And so if we do visit Austin, we can visit you at the Highland
Lounge.
Highland Lounge,
yes.
okay, on 4th Street. 4th Street is the gay strip. Is that correct?
Okay. So you have 6th Street, and 2 blocks down is 4th Street.
Yeah, I do. I would love to come visit you guys at Highland sometime. I'm not really into so I don't go to a lot of bars anymore because I did cut back on the drinking. But gay bars, I always felt like for me they were very singular, which I didn't like because I like diversity. Yeah. And so does that make sense? You know what I mean? No, I get that. But I would love to come visit you guys at Highland Lounge on 4th Street. Again, shout out to them for this delicious gift basket. I really appreciate it. What's next for you, Cece? What are we planning in the future? So you're gonna get your top surgery here in a couple weeks. By the time the episode comes out, you'll have your top surgery.
Yes. By the time it comes out, I should, or I'm on my way to getting it done.
Yeah,
it might come out while I'm on the table getting it done. So that's my next thing. I'm also trying to do my YouTube cooking. So I do cook a lot. If you're on my Instagram, on my Facebook.
You look like you can cook some dinner.
I cook a lot.
Yeah, that's the Puerto Rican.
Yeah, that's Puerto Rican black side. It's a fusion of food.
Yeah.
So I'm still doing my shows, my BDSM shows, my drag shows and stuff like that. I'm just trying to take myself to another level, but also I want to help my trans community in Austin and in Waco as well. I want them to grow here. Yeah. If they can't move to Austin, I want them to feel comfortable here and grow here. So
got you.
Whatever I can do for the community here, that's my next thing.
That's what's up. And then before we leave, just tell me what's going on with the hair. That's not your hair. You had it clipped on.
No, it's not my hair. I have long hair. Yes. Okay. So if you're on my Facebook or Instagram, when you see the curly hair or the dark brown hair, that's my hair.
Okay, got you.
But
when it's the colors.
When it's colors, I'm not about to dye my hair all the time. So I put a wig on.
Oh, okay, got you.
So, snap it on, good to go.
But you do have naturally long, just like kind of girl hair?
Naturally long flow, yes.
Okay, got you. Yeah.
When I knew I was going to transition, I was like, take care of your hair.
Okay. You can't be walking around looking all raggedy.
Yeah. So if you have a wig on, you go home with the guy, and you're fooling around. That wig comes off.
Okay, fucking pull it off, fuck around, like, oh shit. Yeah, I don't have that problem. Anyway, well,
lucky.
Okay. Cece, thank you so much for driving here from Austin to be on the Public Affair.
Anytime.
I'm really happy that you came on the show. Like, I'm happy that like I said, the timing had to be right for me. At the time when you messaged me, I was like, I'm not feeling that right now, but I wanted to take a different direction with you, and I got to, and you were very open to it, and I really appreciate you.
Hopefully I answered all your questions.
You
if not,
did,
hey,
yes.
bring me on again, and I'll answer
okay, we'll do a part 2, and then you can bring Ackley because he's an artist.
I definitely will. He'll be shirtless for you.
Yeah, I need a guy to take his shirt off. Okay, yeah.
Jonathan definitely would do that. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, Cece, thank you so much. Best of luck to you with all your endeavors. The cooking, I can't wait to see the cooking show. Yes, and thank you. I appreciate your love and support. Of course, to everybody watching episode 55 of The Public Affair, thank you guys so much again for your love and support. Before we go, I definitely want to give a shout out to a couple more of our sponsors of The Public Affair. Of course, to Fat Boy Michelada and Botana with my boy Junior Banda, who provides the best Michelada and Botana plates for yourself or for a party. He's locally operated, so make sure you get the best and not the rest, darling. Make sure you guys also follow him on Facebook at Fat Boy Micheladas y Botana, because he's got a whole menu now. He's not even just doing just Botana trays. Like, it's a whole thing.
Sounds yummy.
Oh my God, it's so good, girl. Like, big shout out to Junior. He's really come a long way. Like, he's big shout out to you. Fat Boy Michelada and Botana. You guys make sure you follow him on Facebook at Fat Boy Michelada and Botana. Of course, the Soko Soccer Academy with Dominic Gutierrez and Ariana Gutierrez, who Cece is obsessed with getting in drag.
I'm going to get him there.
Okay. I'm going to let him know when I work out on Monday. Yes. They're located on Franklin Drive. They offer team, small group, and individual skill training. They also have open play on Friday nights, and they specialize in soccer training as well, and have fitness training, of course, with Dominic Gutierrez and Isaac and London Carrillo. Soko Soccer Academy was the best thing that ever happened in my life, because I feel like a whole new snack out of the box. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Cece. I appreciate it. You were there for my fat days. You were my fat, sweaty, disgusting bald head days.
You were there for my fat days too.
We both come a long way. Cece, I appreciate you being on the show. You guys, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share The Public Affair. And don't forget, darling, to always keep it between us.
Cheers.
That's it.
Oh, thank you.
That was fun. How'd you like it? It was fun, right?
I enjoyed it. Hope that I answered all your questions or somewhat clear with them.
This has been a Rogue Media podcast.